Struggle City today, guys. Welcome to Stone Ridge Farm Wednesday Night Live. It says there's 7 people here. There's like 60 comments rolling through. I'm having technological difficulties. I have changed over to beverage of choice from water. I am frustrated with my telephone, and you guys are probably going to have pretty poor video today. I'm sorry. But I still can interact with you, and that's what this is about. And I did not want... Nanny Lentz, she did this earlier! I didn't want to miss out on the live stream. I like that interaction with you guys, so I had to get it going. So we're on a tablet now. This is the fun that was messing me up earlier. The tablet's acting goofy too. The battery's got like 2% charge on it. It's going to be laggy. I apologize. It's going to be laggy this time. So, but the video will be laggy, but the audio should be right on time. Hi from Queensland, Australia. Plague of Badgers in the house. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll give a few people some time to get in here. As the tablet charges up, I'm going to try to switch back over to off the Wi-Fi for the house. That's why it's going so slow. You can see it's really there's really bad data connection here at the house, so I have to have hotspots in order to upload my videos. So what we have are 4 hotspots here that I use to upload video, and that's what's going on. That's why everything's so slow. I wonder if I can connect to my phone. If I turn my phone into a hotspot here, that might give you guys a little bit better control here. Let's see. Mobile hotspot is on, and let me see if I can connect here. Hang on. Let's get you a better video. Let's see here. See if this works. Maybe, fingers crossed, this works. Once in a blue moon, I beg your forgiveness. I am having a technical difficulty. Okay. It's still broken. Am I back? Let me know. Am I back? Hopefully the video didn't freeze when I was like... Am I back? Is the video back? Woohoo! Plague of Badgers, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chris came out and volunteered at the farm. Super duper fan of the channel. Super duper awesome to have his help. Yeah, I can't say enough. There's been so much going on here over the past few days. I got out and actually had some fun today, and I cleaned up the cars. I'm putting covers on the cars so the dust stays down. Living on a gravel road and having 2 black vehicles is not cool. So I've been working. Video is gonna lag. That's it, period. The video is gonna lag. So think of this as a podcast today. So an interactive podcast. You're lagging on the video. Says BC Grittner, audio okay. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. It's low battery on this machine, on this tablet. So that's it. Phone fail. Switched over to tablet, and fingers crossed, and it's hopefully charging right now. Maybe. I'm checking. Yeah, 7%. I think once we hit 10% or so, I can go on to my Wi-Fi. I can go on to my hotspot here, and that'll solve our problem. So it did freeze while I was looking funny. How much is that 454 going for? I actually don't want to sell the 454, but I do have it. It is up for sale. The Oldsmobile is up for sale. I've got it listed at $6,500, and the 454 at $15,500. I really don't want to sell any cars. I want to keep them. I want to take them off the road, put them in the shop, just drive them around the block once in a while. Woo! But we'll see. We'll see. It is going to be fuzzy, BC Grittner. It's just going to be fuzzy. This is how slow our internet is at home. So if I upload a video from my home internet, it takes 8.5 to 10 hours or so for a 7-minute video. That's why my earlier videos back in the day, when we first started the channel, everything was 4 to 6 minutes long. And I still like that 4 to 6 minute long video once in a while. Sometimes it's it's good to just to spit out some information to you and share that information versus 15 minutes of a show. And it's a little bit easier on me sometimes too. So that's Tool Tuesdays are normally going to be probably under a 10-minute video. And that was part of the goal of having Tool Tuesday, to show you some cool tools. Hopefully we can get some vintage tools pretty soon. How much data do you use a month? Asked Bill Smith. Bill, I probably burn through 60 to 80 megabytes of data per month. So I burn through a hotspot, a cell phone hotspot, a tablet hotspot, and my wife's data every month. That's what we do. And not to mention we have the house internet, which the internet for the house is good enough to watch movies on Netflix and stuff. So Jesse Shaw 44 says, what kind of drone do you use? So we just switched over, and the new footage that you get from the fencing videos will be from the new drone, and it's the DJI Mavic Pro 2. We switched over. I'm actually trading my other drone to the feed guy that we went to visit, the organic feed guy. We're trading for feed and for some pastured beef. So maybe for some cows. Wouldn't that be cool to trade the drone for cows? Stony Ridge lives in North Carolina. That's correct. $100 chainsaw video. The other thing was cool, man. Did you use your phone to record? My phone's right here. You're late to the show, man. You're late to the show. This is not pre-recorded. This is me and you right now. Phone is, I'll tell you exactly what it's doing. It won't let me see the live feed. And live stream is no good without the live feed. I am here to interact. This is the time when I get to talk to and interact with the people that are fans of the channel. So that's what this is all about. Did you process the chickens? Yep. Video is in editing stage right now. Hopefully that'll come out this weekend. We've been busy. I've been busy with 16-hour days, basically. I say 16 hours. It was 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, all week, Monday through Monday of last week. So all the way up until Monday, and I finally got a little bit of a break. You using satellite for the house? No satellite internet. Satellite internet's a complete unaffordable thing to do for what we do. So we're using Verizon hotspots. And that's what you're on right now. And the reason it's so jumpy is because I don't have a full charge on this tablet, so it's throttling down the data. Where are you going to market your cattle? Man, I got to get cows first before I even think about that. So, do a review of your guitar. Man, I don't know if I can accurately do a review of my guitar. I've got 10 of them. So, I've got guitars I love and guitars that friends have given me, and you know, a musical instrument is a heck of a gift to give somebody. It really is. It's just something super special. Typhoon FD, thank you for your super chat, buddy. Woo! Good deal. Big gulp. Man drink. Man beverage. That's okay. Satellite is way overrated. BC Gritner. Now you guys notice a little bitty baby chicken by BC Gritner's name. BC Gritner is a channel member, and that little bitty baby chicken will turn into a chick at the 1 month mark, and then will turn into a full grown chicken at the 2 month mark, and he'll slowly grow and grow and grow. It's a pretty interesting little thing. Channel memberships have been enabled on the channel. It's something that YouTube has allowed me to do. It allows you to give back if you want to give back at a monthly subscription, and you get updates over there and you get updates over here. There's no real change to the channel. There may be some updates and of real-time stuff over there that goes up on Instagram and all that stuff. So if you're not on Instagram and you want to get real-time updates on the farm before the videos come out, that's a way to do it. If you want to support the farm and support this adventure we're on, that's a way you can do it too. So that's it. That's what channel memberships are all about. Willie's progress. So we went in and looked at the Willies on the last video. I wish I could carry you in there. So the frame is in the garage. It's sitting on the Go Jacks. It's 105 degrees in there. I just got done shooting a video working on Jesco, the Super Sport 454 pickup, and it's too hot. It's just too hot to work in there. I've got a lot to mow. Got about 80 something acres out here to mow. So until it cools off, we're not going to work on popcorn. That's it. But I do have a surprise for you that relates to popcorn, and you'll get that video very soon. Pretty cool. Chris Howard said, is Let's Dig 18 going to excavate? So Let's Dig 18 is about 2.5 hours away. It is absolutely not affordable for him to come here just for the fact of having to haul his machines so far. I talked to him. It would be awesome if we could get him out here to build a pond. That would be a cool collaboration. However, it's not going to happen. We'll go down there and visit with him. I'd love to go down there and learn some of the science behind his machinery and what he's working with. Again, he's about 2.5 hours. He's down southeastern North Carolina. Worth the wait. Do you still get paid for ads if you don't have YouTube Premium? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. One way you can help out the channel is listen to 15 seconds of an ad, but I skip the ads. I mean, if you guys are interested in what the ad's about, watch it. And if you're not, skip it. That's it. No big deal. You plan on beef or dairy cows. So the dairy industry is taking a huge hit right now. It is just in no way the time to get into the dairy industry. We may, however, be getting some dairy type cows. So I've got a buddy that was up here helping us build fence, and he owns a fencing company, and he also owns a dairy, and the dairy is really suffering. So I think we're going to end up doing some trading, some cow trading, and we'll get some of his cows out here, some bottle feeders. So it'll be neat to have some bottle fed cows. They'll be kind of like pets around here, and that's what we're going to start out with. We've got to learn as we go here. So I don't have the answers to everything all the time, but I do the research that I have to do, and sometimes you got to lay your hands on something. So getting cows, I've just got to lay my hands on it. If you guys are joining us here, I want to let you know you're going to have bad video. That's it. If you're just now joining us, you're going to have bad video. This is like a podcast, an interactive podcast. Carolyn, bison. Bison would be really cool, but I think bison require at least a 6-foot tall fence. So I think bison are probably going to be out of the question. Hey, Barca. Barca? Barca. Good evening. Where's Wisco? It's not bad. Got that ladder I demonstrated. Doug, that ladder's cool, man. I was excited to show that thing. As soon as I got it out of the box, I was like, whoa, look at this. Whoa. It was awesome. I eat bison all the time too, Ralph. I like bison. Pretty good. Good stuff. Anybody here ever been to Antelope Island in Utah? They have bison that are free ranging out there on the island, and you can go out there and get a bison burger. That's pretty neat. Jamie Hodge, what's the horsepower on the Kubota Utv? The Kubota 1140X is a 24.8 horsepower engine. Pretty much the exact same B-Series Kubota engine, I believe is what it's called, that's in the Ventrac. It's not the exact same engine, but it's a very similar engine with the similar horsepower. Love the Cutlass in the back. Have 3 yourself. Awesome. So looking hot. Hopefully I look hot, but it is hot. I mean, you can see the shine on my face. My shirt is soaking wet. Soaking wet. You live by Antelope Island. Who says that? Love the bison. Else 360, where do you live? If you live by Antelope Island, do you live in Clearfield or Layton or Far West or Far Point? Where do you live out there? So I used to live in Utah. Utah was a wonderful, wonderful place to live. It really, really was. West Point. Okay. Cool. Right on. So I used to ride my bike out there a whole lot. I raced bicycles for Weber State University out there. Just so you know, ILS 360. I was on the inaugural cycling team there. So I used to race bicycles, which is kind of funny because I've gained about 90 pounds from that. But I can still ride the heck of a bicycle. Get her done. Woo! Samuel Hayes, woo. Got some woos going on. $100 truck. John Deere, man, there's an announcement fixing to come on a $100 truck. We'll tell you all about it in the future video. I This is a teaser. This is a big teaser right here. There's an announcement coming. Is that your bicycle I saw in the chainsaw video? If you saw a bicycle on the farm, it's probably my bicycle. Pretty good bet it was my bicycle. I've got a couple mountain bikes. I do a lot more mountain biking than I do road biking. But I, used to try to get in shape on the road. Now I worry about getting squished on the road. So, gotta try and stay in shape. Get that body out of breath. How many acres do we own? Farmer Boy 2005. We are on about 200 acres here. Now, we only own 60 of it. The bank owns the rest. Where's your adult beverage? It's hot out there. It is right here with my signature Log Ox koozie. Talk to the guys at Log Ox. We'll be giving away some more koozies and fun giveaway stuff with Log Ox sometime in the future. 20 acres overgrown brush. What's the first piece of equipment you get? A bulldozer. Marcus, hire somebody to clean it up. That's what I would do. You mean the bike with the flat tire? Exactly. Exactly. I did pump both those tires up, and I got that bike up and working and running and going good. I broke the rear axle in it, and I got it up and running good, but it's a tubeless tire, so I have to pull the tire off and put some sealant in there, some tire sealant called Stands, and I'll put that in there, and then I'll get my tires all sealed back up. So, love riding bikes down hills. It's flat where you live. Somebody just said something about 200 acres. Grew up on 700 acres with cranberry bogs. That's interesting. Desmond, you're late to the show on popcorn. So popcorn's going to be out as soon as it cools off a little bit out here. Man, I can't work in the non-air conditioned shop at 105 degrees, just pouring sweat. Like, literally today, just trying to time Jesco. Just working on Jesco for about 45 minutes. I'll bet you I sweat a gallon of sweat. David Cannon, we have 14 hives right now. 13 or 14 hives. Rear axle replacement is not difficult. BC Gridner. It is difficult when you have a set of wheels that cost $2,000 and nobody knows how to get the rear axle. So I was really, really into mountain biking. The bike that's in the garage is a full-on carbon fiber Trek Team Subaru, the bike that they take to the Olympics. So I was really, really into mountain biking, and I won some big races back in my day. Back in my day when I wasn't so chubby and didn't have a farm and no time to go ride my bicycle. This is my recreation now. I gotta check out Bootleg Canyon. Okay. What's to come? What's to come? Fencing videos are to come. So somebody left a pretty sarcastic comment on my fencing updates. I tried to give you guys little live snippets of what was going on with the fence along with while it was going on, and then the informative portions will follow afterwards. The how to tie different knots and how to build braces and the welding and hanging gates and all that stuff is coming afterwards. Somebody left me a sarcastic comment and said, you haven't taught us anything yet. You said you were going to teach us. I'm like, how can I teach you on a live stream? I've got to edit those videos. It's got to look good and look nice. So it's all about just sharing what's going on. It's the real world, you know? No, it's not a Monte Carlo SS. No! Guys, tell him what that is. ILS $365. Woo! Thank you, buddy. Guys, let him know what that is. That ain't no Monte Carlo. That thing will eat a Monte Carlo and spit it out the tailpipe. But you're close. So I give it to you. It's all black. Yeah. Jonathan Winna's channel. He lives in North Carolina, towing for a living. Gets old cars running again. I haven't seen him. Have not. So, here's an update. We bought an LS. So we bought an LS truck. So we bought a GMC Yukon Denali that is not running, is not driving, transmission issues. You see the grease under my fingernails. Transmission issues. We want to get it to the farm. hopefully we'll get it to the farm and work on it. I may have a buyer for it already, but if we do, that would be pretty awesome if we can get that Denali up and running. Turbo Regal, close up. Yep, we'll get you some close-ups. Friday's video is going to feature all 3 of these cars. We're going to talk about what we're doing. The video was sponsored by carcovers.com. When I get done with this video, I'll go down there and post a link to carcovers.com. You can save $10 on a car cover. That's pretty cool. I think it's Stony Farmer. Stony Farmer is the coupon code at carcovers.com. But I'll post a link when we get done. Excuse me, adult beverage. Turns into air. Stony Ridge Auto Sales. Well, you know, part of owning a farm, let's talk about that. We'll talk about Crazy Neighbor 2 here in a minute. You know, part of living on a farm and part of doing what I'm doing here is diversifying my income. So diversifying the income on the farm, diversifying the income at the house, be it buying tractors and selling tractors. If you haven't noticed, there are several tractors have come in and out of this channel. Cars, buying them, selling them, flipping cars. It's all, I mean, it's all part of the income that helps to build the farm. So it is. It's diversification, totally. Multiple sources of income, absolutely. Cows, pigs, chickens, eggs. Leases. We're going to have a video coming out this weekend talking about different ways we can diversify our income on our farm and actually earn a passive income on the farm. So, thought about quail. Yeah, homegrown. Yes, I have. I want to build a quail cage and have quail out here, but I've got to get myself caught up. I never think I'll get it caught up. Kevin Jones, did the farm all guy come pick up the farm all? Not yet. But he did email me today and we talked and I gave him some more time. I feel him. It's okay. I want him to have the tractor. I don't want to take it back from him. That isn't. I don't want to do that. But I do want him to come and get it. So, the neighbor update. Now let's talk to you guys about the neighbor that we were having trouble with. Last night, I was working in the garden. I was down here and I was shoveling mulch out and raking out and weeding the garden. And I saw him drive by. And he drove by and then he drove by at a high rate of speed. And then he came back and turned around and parked right in front of the house and got out of his truck and just kind of stood there. I didn't really know what to do. So I yelled down there. I said, "Hey, do you want to talk? Do you want to settle this? Is this over? Can it please be over?" And long story short, I walked down there and he was coming to make amends. So we made amends and it was good. And the trash is up today and I think it's pretty awesome. I think it was very big of him to do that. I wanted to come knock on his door and do it, but I was a little bit nervous about knocking on his door and doing that, but it is awesome. I think it's super cool that he came down here and we talked it out and we shook hands like men and there's no more childishness and no more ridiculousness. He's a smart guy. He's a teacher. I mean, you know, we didn't hug and kiss, David. David Cannon in the house. See, David's little baby chick. In a month, David's little baby chick will turn in the egg, will hatch and turn into a chicken. It's so fun. It was awesome. It took a while, but I respect him for it. I totally respect him for it. I ran my mouth at him, and we both weren't in the right. We both weren't. I don't know how to say it. I never parked in his grass, but my agents parked in his grass. I had no control over it, but I probably didn't say everything I should have said, and that kind of made him mad. So, and I understand. It's okay. I wouldn't want somebody down here parking in my front field either. So, we made up. Life is better. I think he likes the fence, says Plague of Badgers. Plague of Badgers. He probably died. You know what? I asked him, "Did you notice all this fence being built last week?" He said, "No, I didn't even notice." So, I don't think he's paying attention to that stuff. There's not a whole lot of fence on a main road here. One Lonely Farmer. Corn Farmer Matt asked me if One Lonely Farmer came in. No, he didn't. He was scheduled to come in about 2 weeks ago on like a Thursday, but he got busy. He was making hay while the sun was shining, and I totally understand it. Hopefully he'll come back by on his way back out. He pretty much rides right by the house, like 10 minutes from the house when he goes by. Barca Quick Tips is throwing hearts out. Is that love? Is that love for me? Sharing the love? Have you bought the Kubota yet? Yes. Yes, we bought the Kubota on 0% financing from Kubota. It makes absolutely no sense to pay for that thing up front if you can get 0% financing. So, yes, we did buy the Kubota 1140, and the Gator is going to go up for sale once I knock a little bit of the new off the Kubota. The Gator was absolutely indispensable this weekend, and so was the Kubota this past week. Being able to haul people around, cameras around, equipment around, tools around. We needed both side-by-sides rolling all the time. Making straw, not hay, says Robert Jessmore. Well, he's baling straw down there for mushrooms. He's down in eastern North Carolina. If you guys don't know who One Lonely Farmer is, he's down there baling hay. Spread it out, it makes it hurt less. It does hurt less. It's still $300 payment. You see the geese back there? You get to see them walking around. Good evening, Crystal Creek Farm. Can you grow Timothy hay? Yes, we can grow Timothy hay. However, the value in Timothy hay around here isn't that much. We will cut hay on our land for the cows for this winter, because we will have some cows this winter. I want to get probably 20 bales at least. Mosquitoes are biting me, and there's never any mosquitoes on the farm. Not cool. You should get sheep. I don't know if I want to do sheep. Chris 1995. Is there any cheap land where you're at? Well, depends on what you call cheap. I mean, there's land here for sale, and this is probably the place where you can buy land the cheapest, usable land the cheapest in the whole country. I mean, besides like out in the middle of the desert or on the side of a mountain and at 20,000 feet in Colorado, the southeast area here that is probably the place where I live is probably the place where you can buy land the cheapest. I don't know what IKR is, Gray. Headache rack for a $100 truck. I think it'd be cool. We got a secret about the $100 truck we're going to be sharing soon. It's killing me. Spoiler alert. I'm buying farm fencing for the first time and learning off your videos. Crystal Creek Farm. I hope you're buying tornado wire. Check out Farm Fence Solutions. Those guys were such a huge help and such a fountain of knowledge here on the farm building those fences. Plague of Badgers can tell you, they're just down-to-earth family people. It was super awesome to work with those folks. Sheep eat grass down to nothing, and often it does not recover. That's correct, BC Gritner. They do. Hey, from Camp Humphreys, South Korea. I'm not going to give you the answer, Gabe. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, IKRs, I know, right? Okay. I'm getting smarter every minute here. Did you install the bed liner? I'm not going to give you the spoiler. I'm not going to spoil it. Thank you, Corn Farmer Matt. I appreciate it, buddy. 270 people in here and 88 likes. Ooh, 89 likes. Pound that like button, guys. Let's get that thing up there, man. Typically, what I see at the end of a live stream is that around 2,600 people watch over an hour here. And I want to let you guys know right now that North Country Off Grid is going live, and we're going to get off and everybody go over to North Country Off Grid and check those guys out. I'm going to go check them out live right now too. I hope you guys enjoy the farm. What's going on today? I love interacting with you. That's what Wednesday Night Live's all about. That's why we struggled so much to get started. I apologize about the video, but this is more like a podcast. Everybody pound the like button on the way out the door. Ward Moyer says, what does a 100-acre farm down there go for? It just depends on where it's at, man. $2,000 to $5,000 an acre, something like that. So Guys, thanks a lot. Go over there to North Country Off Grid. Get off here. Go see North Country Off Grid. You'll love those guys. Tell them Stony Ridge Farmer sent you. I'm getting out of here. Do I watch Chucky 2009? Yes, I'm subscribed to Chucky 2009. Guys, thanks a lot. It's like 15,000 or 30,000. I don't know. Peace out. We'll see you guys over in the live chat on North Country Off Grid's channel. All right? Thanks a lot for all the super chats that you guys gave. I'm sorry for the bad video today, but it's good to interact with you. We'll see you next time.